welcome back to my channel. This is YT. Do you like soccer? Today we are going to make a soccer game on Scratch. It's going to be epic. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Okay, first let's go into this page. Now let's think what we have to do for the scripts. First, we'll need a backdrop. Second, we'll need a goalie. The goalie is going to move by itself, like in front of the goal, and try to not let the ball to go into the goal. And then third, we'll need a soccer ball. The soccer ball is mainly like us, so we have to try to hit the soccer ball into the goal without the goalie touching it. Then we need some variables, and then we'll need some ending signs. Okay, first let's delete this cat. Delete. Good, now let's choose a backdrop. Yep. Because it's soccer, we can go to sports, and there's basketball, baseball. Yeah, and there's soccer's here. Because it's like we only want to see one goal, so we do the first one, soccer. Okay, now let's choose the sprites. First, let's get the goalie. Okay, I'll go to sports. Here it is, goalie. A big hand. Yeah. And then we need a soccer ball. Choose a sprite. Okay, I'll go back to sports, and here it is, soccer ball. Yeah. Okay, and then, yeah, let's change the size. Change this goalie to 75. Yep, 75. And then soccer ball, also to 75. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now I'm gonna first code the goalie. Okay, let's go to events, when green flag clicked. Okay, when green flag clicked, first we want him to go to this position, on the left, because we want him at the start to go to the left, and then repeat moving steps all the way to the right and back to the left, back to the right. So yeah, so first let's give him a position. It's going to be at the left, so drag him over here, about here. Cool. Okay, that's okay, I'll just do -102, and yeah, that's just 0. Cool. So let's see. Yeah, that's good position. Okay, now because it's a forever, we have to go to control and take out the forever loop. We want first to go to motion. We want to point to a direction. Point the direction to 90, so it's facing the right. And we want to move 8 steps, not 10 steps, otherwise it'd be too fast. Yeah, so yeah, if you change this move steps to so if this number is more high, then the more faster the goalie walks, which is more harder. But if it's slower, it'll move very slow. So yeah, you have it gets easier. So I'm going to choose 8 steps for now. Okay, and then we want him to go to the right. I could just duplicate this, just put it here. And then change 90 to -90 because it's going to the left, facing to the left, and move -8 steps. Okay, now let's see what happens. Whoa. Okay, when we can see that the goalie flipped over. So yeah, so we have to go to his direction, and instead of this rotate, we want to rotation to left, right. Okay, because we want him to give him a certain number of repeating, we have to go to control and take out the repeat. repeat. Whoop. Okay, here it is. Okay, I'm going to repeat 30 times of this and 30 times of this. Yeah, actually we don't have to change this -8 steps. We could just change it to 8 steps because it's still facing the -90 direction, so it should be moving that way. So we don't change it, otherwise it'll still be going right. Yeah, so I'm going to lead him to next costume. So like, I feel like he's actually walking because in this costume you can see lots of costumes. Actually, yeah, I'm going to delete this ballerina thing. The weird ballerina and this. Yeah, so we only want his walking. Well, this doesn't really look like walking, but he's like waving his hands. Okay, now let's go to control and take out the flavor lip. We're going to the next costume. Let's see. Whoa, okay, that's a very speeding waving hands. Okay, I'm going to make it slower, so I'm going to wait 0.05 seconds. Yeah, okay, stop moving. We'll make sure he goes to the position. Yeah, that's right. And then move. Yeah, finally no. Because I didn't change, like, this is repeat 30, so this also should be repeat 30. I didn't do it. Yeah, that's right. Finally, I found the bug. Yeah, okay, now I have to redo it. We right click, good, and then let it go into position. Awesome, now it's moving. And we move to next costume. Yeah, very good. Okay, stop there, and now let's code the soccer ball. Okay, let's go to events and take out when green flag clicked. When green flag clicked, we want to give him a position, shall we? Yeah. Let's see. I'll give him at the start as a 0, and let's see. I want to go to like this position. Like his X has to be 0, but like here. Yeah. Okay, that's about negative 132. Yeah, now we have a position. Actually, before that, we actually have to get another sprite. This sprite is actually an arrow, which I actually forgot to say. So yeah, there's also an arrow. This arrow is like, we can use this arrow using our left arrow and right arrow on our keyboard to, like, you can turn the arrow and then where the arrow points at, and then you click a button and then then the ball just flies to where the arrow is pointing. Yeah, so for now let's code the arrow first. So it's very easy. So when green flag clicked, we'll give it a position as well. 0, yep, and then negative 110. Like, yeah, about over here. And I'll go for if and then take out an if and say if the key right arrow pressed, we want to turn right 15 degrees. So yeah, so it's mainly turning. Yeah, and then let's duplicate that. And then instead of turn right, let's turn left, because this time it's not right arrow, it's left arrow. Yeah, that should do it. Oops. You can see that at the start it's like the arrows pointing to the right, so we can see that there's lots of costume in here. We have to like give him like the right costume. So yeah, I'll leave the first one. Good. And then at the start, I want him to point 0, like up. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, very good. Okay, and then now we could see that when we turn the arrow, the arrow is actually on top of the soccer ball, which is not what we wanted. We want the soccer ball to be on top of the arrow. So we have to make this to go to the front, the front layer in looks. Yeah, and then, yeah, let's keep on doing the soccer ball. We want them to forever, let's see, yeah, we want them forever when the key space pressed. We're going to let him to point into a direction, which is where he's going. Like he's pointing to go to sensing. He's going to pointing at take out this one called backdrop of stage. But wait a minute, that's not right. Not backdrop of stage. It should be something of arrow 1. And you can see that when we click arrow 1, the backdrop turns into X position because we chose a sprite. If we still chose stage, it will turn to backdrop and stuff about backdrop. But if we choose a sprite, it will turn to X position, Y position, and all of these about sprites. And this time we're going to choose the direction. I want to go to the direction of arrow 1, which is just mainly this arrow. Yeah. Okay, and then we want him to like move 10 steps. But we're going to say so we're going to have lots of like ways to like come back. The first way is that we touch the goalie. The second way is that we touch like the goal, which we haven't like even got it yet. And the other one is touching the edge. So let's go to control, take out repeat until. Let's see, yeah, put in the for loop. Actually, no, I'm putting in the F key pressed. Yeah, repeat until. Okay, we're going to get out lots of ores, take out 3 ores, and then put the second one into the first one, which is the last one, and yeah, just wait, what? Yeah. Actually, yeah, we only need 2. We don't need 3, otherwise there will be 4. So yeah, repeat until the first one is that we touch. So we could just put all of the touching mouse pointer in there, because although we're not gonna come back if we touch the mouse pointer. Yeah, but we're all the same. So now let's change it. Change this to the goalie, and okay, let's don't do this one first because this one like we haven't made it yet. And then the last one is the edge. Nice. Actually, before we do anything else, let's make the goal. We have to first go to the backdrops, like in here, and then we have to select the select tool, and we have to try to select this part. So just select this rectangle thing at the back, and then we want to copy it. Okay, let's delete the first one. Okay, and then we're going to paint another sprite, pet sprite, and then we're going to paste it. So now we have this. Some of you might ask where this thing is. It's like, yeah, you have to paste it here. Okay, and then we have to make sure it goes into the middle. So we have to change it to 0, 0. Okay, now some of you might ask like, hey, where is the goal? The goal just moved to the right position. It's actually over here. If you guys can't see it, it's actually like over here and on top of the real goal. Yeah, so this is actually going to be our goal, and yeah, it's going to be here. And then we can say that if we only touch the goal, so it doesn't touch the whole backdrop, yeah, so we have this thing. So move it to 0, 0. Cool. Okay, now let's go back to soccer ball. We have lots to code in soccer ball. Touching it instead of mouse pointer, change it to sprite 1. Sprite 1 is the goal, mainly. Okay, and then we're gonna, what are we going to repeat until? Repeat, moving 10 steps, probably. Move 10 steps, and then we want to, like, if we're touching all these, we want to go back to the position at the start. Okay. Now let's see what we code. Yeah, let's code the sprite 1, which is the goal. So let's go to events and take out when green flag clicked. When green flag clicked, we want to forever if touching, let's see, yeah, if we touch the soccer ball. So if we touch the soccer ball, we are going to I'm gonna make a new variable. Make a variable, and this variable is going to be called score. Oops. Score. And yeah, it's for all sprites, and then enter. Okay, yeah. And then let's take out the change score by 1. Oops. Take score by 1. Yeah. Okay, and then now let's see, yeah, now we have to make an ending sign. So it's, yeah, we're gonna paint that one, and let's go to click the big T, which is text, and change the color to, let's see, I want to change it to like a bright yellowish color, like a yellow-green color, not just yellow. Yeah. Before we do the sprite, let's make another variable, timer, and make sure it's for all sprites. Yep, and then click OK. Cool. Now we can make the thing. Now we have to type in time up. Whoops. Time up. Oops. Okay, finally. Make it bigger. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, that big. Good. And then let's change the font to pixel. Make sure it's in the middle. Nice. Okay, now let's code it. So we want to say when green flag clicked, we're going to let him to go to position. We want him to go to the middle. Yeah, and then we want him to hide. Come on, we'll hide. Here it is. And then we also want him to go to the front layer at the start. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, let's code the backdrop. So, like in the backdrop, the main is like there's lots of variables in there. So we're going to use the variables. So when green flag clicked at the start, we want to set the variables. Set variable and take out 2 because we have 2 variables. First one, set the score to 0, and then set timer to not 0, because it's like counting down. It's kind of like a countdown timer. We're gonna let like as a big number at a start, like a certain number at a start. Let me try one. No, actually, I'll just do. I'll do 20 seconds for a test. Yeah, I'll do 20 seconds for a test. Okay, and then let's go to control and take out the forever loop. Okay, we want to say it's forever. Say that if, where's if? Here it is. If our timer equals to a certain number, no, actually, if it equals to 0, because like when it's equals to 0, then we're not going to stop all. We are going to first broadcast the message, and then we're going to stop all. What message is this? It's going to be called end. So the game ended. End. Okay. Yep. Okay, now let's make another script. Remove I clicked forever. We're going to wait 1 second, and then we're going to change timer by 1. No, not 1. Otherwise, it's like 20 and then 21, 22, 23. Nah, it's going to be counting down. So it's going to change timer by -1. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now let's see. What else? Yeah, let's go back to the sprite 1. Okay, in the sprite 1, we want it to, so we want him to show up when we end the game. So when I receive end, we're going to play sound. Okay, when the time is up, we want to, when I receive, come on, here it is. When I receive end, we're going to go to the sounds, choose the sound, and we're going to make a cheering noise. So that's in sports. Yeah. Okay, make it a bit softer. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's go to sounds and take out play sound chair until done. And then we want to show, show. Okay, here it is. Cool, okay, yeah, I think that's all. Now let's test it out. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, let's stop that first. You can see that the goalie is behind the goal. It's because we have a sprite here. So let's stop that. And then let's make sure that the sprite, this one is at the back layer. Well, it's at the front layer. What? Okay, no, go to the back layer. Yeah, and now let's try it. Wait, that's weird. Oh, I was doing this. Okay, no, front. I should be doing the sprite one. Okay, go to the back layer, please. Okay, now let's try that again. That should do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, come on, let's go. Oh my god, it's starting. Okay, let's come on. Oh my god, this is it's very hard because the goalie can't it's very hard to. Oh, I think I know. So when the goalie is going away, then you shoot it. It should work. Okay, shoot. Yes, shoot. Come on. Why I only scored 8? Why? Yeah, because there was 10 seconds. Okay, this one I'm gonna try a bit harder. I'll change instead of 20. Oh, it's 20. Change it to 35 seconds. Countdown. Okay, now let's try again. Go. Shoot this way. Oh, shoot that way. Oh, hey, what? Hey, I'm shooting down. No. Oh, well. Let's go. Shoot. That's so hard. It's how did I do it? Hey. What? Oh, where am I shooting it? Cool. Come on, I have 5 more seconds. Let's go. I better win this. Okay, why am I just 24? 23 scores? Yeah, that's still quite good. Yeah, and I very enjoyed making this very cool soccer game with you guys. Make sure to let your friends to play it and see who gets the most score. Okay, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Peace. Okay, my goal is 10 scores. No one. Come on. Okay. It's yes. Come on. Yes, hey. Oh, what? 8 score literally. Like, whoa, how do I miss them? Come on, let's go. Just missing. Okay, very good. Very good. Yes. Yeah.